Hello, hello, hi everyone. This is Ana Stropnik. I am very happy for all to welcome all of you to this webinar tonight. So today we're going to be sharing. So I'm very happy for all of you to join me tonight. And today we're going to be sharing three stories. We're going to be sharing our product company story and also our business story with LifeVantage. So it's been a little bit over a year ago since I joined this incredible opportunity, and I'm very happy to share this with you. So today we are actually doing a launch call for Rhonda in Tennessee. I'm super excited for you, Rhonda. And let's rock and roll. I'm going to start sharing my screen here in just 1 minute. So let's do this. All right. Hope you can all see the screen. Let me just make this a little bit tiny, a little bit bigger. Here we are. So welcome to LifeVantage overview. And for those of you, I just want to introduce myself a little bit better because for those of you who have never seen or heard from me, so who is this lady talking about this opportunity? So my name is Ana Stropnik. Like I said, I'm married. I have a 4-year-old son as well. And this is us, my family on the beach in Fort Lauderdale. Celebrating my birthday now in January. I'm a Premier Pro 4 with LifeVantage, which probably doesn't mean a lot to you. But it just means that I've been through a few ranks within our company in the last year or so. So my story goes like this. I used to work in the spa industry for many, many years. For 23 years, I'm a licensed esthetician and massage therapist. But after I got pregnant, I was like, I cannot do this no longer. I could not work nights, holidays, weekends. That was required for me. And also my husband, he works on yachts, so he travels all around the world a lot. So for us having a baby, it was a big problem. Like, who is going to watch him, right? So I did like get my babysitters, my mom and my in-laws to fly in for 6 months at a time. So in the beginning it was all right, but I knew I had to change something. So my idea was I have to find a job that is like 8-to-5 job or something that would eventually help me to work from home so I can be the one always there for our son. So I did find something like that. I actually found medical coding opportunity. So I went back to school and did all that. And after I finished that course with medical coding, after I got my first job, I was like, yay, you know, now I have like my Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, which was great. But then I realized that I was dropping off my son at daycare at 7 in the morning, picking him up at 6 p.m., which was exactly hours that the daycare was open. And I was like, this is not a great life either. So I was missing him. He was not even 2 years old. And then I was like, I need something better than this. So I never stopped really searching. And then few months later, Vicky Shavern contacted me and she told me about this opportunity, and that really changed everything for me. So now I work from home. I have all the time freedom and like freedom to spend more time with the family, to go on more vacations, and I just feel great like I've never did. I'm turning 40. I just turned 41, but I'm feeling like 20 because of these incredible products that we will share today. So you probably all had started right here. You've seen the ABC Primetime Investigative Report that aired in 2005. So this was the beginning of our story. So Dr. John McFord, who is a researcher behind our flagship product, Tandem, was called to come to ABC News and to do a story. So you can imagine, like any news, you know, nowadays, but if you're watching news, you see that it's all negativity, right? It was no different in 2005. So they were trying to find something, you know, maybe like have a good laugh. Oh yeah, you know, this pill extends life, right? But it was actually a positive outcome. John Quinones' blood was drawn, and it was shown that his oxidative stress was reduced by 45 in just 2 weeks. So it was proven on live TV that this product works. So what happened following this report, all the people that were watching, they wanted to get a hold of this product. So 5 million of orders just came in the next 24 hours. But that was a big problem because that was a small biotech company. They did not have like the marketing team, sales team, and there were people who were calling ABC to get a hold of this product. But also not only people were calling, but also doctors and scientists were watching this, and they called Dr. John McCord and asked him if they could do independent studies on this product. So since 2005 until now, we actually have 23 published peer-reviewed studies that are independent done on this product. So you probably wonder why you maybe haven't heard of this yet. So from 2005 until 2009, we were trying to make it out there, selling it in GNC, CVS, Walgreens, vitamin stores, all of this. But like nobody would come to the store and actually ask, do you have something to reduce my oxidative stress? So people didn't know what it was. The salespeople were like, oh, just get the green tea, it's cheaper. So they had no idea what they actually had their hands on. So finally, in 2009, the company was going like through really bad times. The shares were going down and everything. So they finally hired an expert team, thank goodness. And they told them, what you need to do with this product, you need to put it into direct sales market. And thankfully they did. So when they combined this breakthrough product in direct sales, all of a sudden our sales went skyrocketed to $200 million per year, and that was just in like 4 short years. They went from 5,000 in sales to 5 million to 200 million in sales. So you maybe joined and got introduced to this through our Live Healthy and Happy group. And you can see in there how many stories we share of the people who are using this product and what kind of incredible results they're having with their pains, with headaches, with fatigue, just having more energy and less pain and better sleep, and just so much more, because that oxidative stress has been linked to all of the chronic diseases that you can imagine. So no wonder people are having these incredible results and they're sharing them. So our mission with LifeVantage is really to biohack the aging code, and we are doing it in 4 categories: in anti-aging, energy, skincare, and also in weight management. So we want to be at the forefront in all of these categories. So I will share a little bit more about our program that we have with LifeVantage. So just to understand what this oxidative stress really is. So we are being hijacked by all these pollutants, jet fuels and diesel fuels and pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, GMOs, everything in our diets now. And if you imagine apple being cut open and left out, this is what's going to happen to her. It's exactly the same thing that happens in every single cell in our body. So that's what oxidative stress does to us. As we age, that oxidative stress will rapidly go up, and until now, there was nothing that would actually reduce it. So taking just antioxidants in form of vitamins A, C, and E, beta carotene, was something that doctors were recommending, but it wasn't really doing much because they were working one-on-one. With our product Pretendum, we can actually create millions of antioxidants within our body to fight off this oxidative stress. So it's a real, true scientific breakthrough. So we are actually biohacking our body. We are biohacking our genes. We are becoming the best version of ourselves. And we are using nutrigenomics, which is actually how natural compounds can affect our genes. So just one little study that was done in 1953 by UCLA. They studied a plot of spinach and then compared it in 1997, that actually 43 balls of spinach are needed now for exact the same result like before, to get enough nutrients, to get enough iron. So you can just imagine how much, like, what would they show if they actually did it today, 20 years later, 21 years later. So it's just showing us that there's just not enough nutrients in our food. And just now, like, telling somebody to eat healthy and exercise is absolutely not enough. So we need to be, because our bodies are not adapting as well to this bad environment that we are having. So we need to be biohacking. We need to be using these incredible products to make the best version of ourselves, and we will share how. So first product that you all probably have heard of, this is our little yellow pill. This is our Pretendum NRF2. So this is what really started everything. So it's proven lowers oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days by increasing all these incredible enzymes that we have within our body, catalase, SOD, glutathione by 300%. So it's all helping our body become the best version of ourselves, and it's helping our body to heal itself, which is what it's designed to do naturally. So it's a natural product. It's the only natural supplement actually proven to extend life, and the source is the National Institute of Aging. They did a 10-year study comparing our product Pretendum to actually even like 2 ingredients that are in Pretendum individually, but they haven't proven that result with green tea or turmeric alone. So this synergy of 5 herbs together is what delivers this result. So it's turmeric, milk thistle, green tea, bacopa, and ashwagandha in a special patented ratios that will deliver this result every time on 100% of people. So the second thing, so I mentioned earlier that our independent studies have been done, and this is where they're published. So if you wanted to go and do your independent research, I will not send you to the University of Google. You will find whatever you find on Google about anything, right? You want to go to our National Library of Health, which is our pubmed.gov. If you see in the first square here on the left, when you type in Pretendum, you will see our 23 peer-reviewed studies that were done and published in there, so you can read about them, and it's quite incredible. Like I'm not gonna go into all of them, but just if you're curious, if you love science, it's quite incredible what they've heard, what they've studied here. Actually making Pretendum and linking it to heart disease, to diabetes, to MS. And there's certain studies that are being done and published in here. So if you actually type in oxidative stress in the same search and put oxidative stress with any of these diseases on the right, you will see how many studies are being done and linking oxidative stress as the #1 cause of aging. So it's causing that free radical stress damage is causing our autoimmune diseases, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, asthma, COPD, allergies, diabetes, cataracts, skin aging, dermatitis, eczemas, even cancer. All of that has been linked to oxidative stress. So if you see now on PubMed.gov, there's almost 200,000 studies done on oxidative stress, linking it to absolutely everything. So it's #1 thing that medical world is now researching, and we have something that actually reduces it. So that's how huge this is. So we didn't stop there. We actually created a baby sister to our Pretendum, which is NRF1. So this actually will fight the second cause of aging, which is our mitochondria dysfunction. So if you know people who suffer from fibromyalgia, for example, it's been shown that the mitochondrial dysfunction has been linked to some of the symptoms in fibromyalgia. So this will give your cells energy. So it works like a tandem with Pretendum NRF1. First, we are rebuilding and boosting our mitochondria, which are our power cells in our bodies, and then we are taking that like garbage disposal, oxidative stress out of our body with our NRF2. So it supports cognitive brain health, healthy blood and cardiovascular system. So taking them in tandem, you will have quicker results and you will have really great energy. So The third product, which is part of our stack that we always recommend as our starter pack, is our Physique Pro Bio. So this is from our weight management line, but also like if you're not on a weight loss program, you should be taking a probiotic. Before we had this product, we were like recommending, you should be like with this, you should be taking a probiotic, you should be probably taking vitamin D and all of that. But now we don't have to. We actually have everything in one stack, everything that your body needs daily as a supplement to perform at its peak. So why would you want to need ProBio? That is because like most of the people now with our diets are having problems with their guts. So like all the IBS and diarrheas and bloating and gas, all of that is caused by us not having healthy gut. So leaky gut is something that has been like really popular, like everybody's talking about it, but doctors are very hardly diagnosing that. But what that means is that all the nutrients that we are taking from our diet are not being absorbed properly. So we are taking in vitamins, we're taking in minerals, but they're not being absorbed by our gut. So we need to repair our gut before we can actually make the NRF2 work. Before we can make NRF1 work, we need to have a healthy gut in order for all of our supplement to work best. What is great about our product, it actually has a 60% survival rate. So that means it delivers 15 times more bacteria into the gut, where most of the ones on the market now, they only have like maybe 4% survival rate, which means they get eaten up by our stomach acids and they're done. So it also creates satiety, so it helps with weight loss as well. And our 4 core product, which is part of our vitality stack, is our Omega Plus. This is one of our newest product, but it's quite amazing. So before we didn't really have omegas, so we would always have to recommend people to take fish oil as well with our supplements, but now we actually have it. So omega-3s is something that everybody is now deficient of. We have so many omega-6s in our diets, but our ratio should be really 2 to 1 omega-6 per omega-3. But now in our diets, we are just overloaded with omega-6 or omega-3s that are from our plant resources and our fish. We are just not taking enough. And if we are, it's not a good quality. So we are taking in all the metals and the mercury and all that bad stuff into our system as well. So why is this one different? It's because it's actually traceable. We are tracing our omegas to the ship that it came from. So this is like unheard of. You can actually trace the bottle back to the ship where it came from. So we are only taking from Alaska and from Norway, from pollock and cod marine. It also has added omega-7s, which is great for energy, and vitamin D3, and we know that that's like absolute, like the main vitamin deficiency now today's world, because we're just not being exposed enough to the sun, and for some reason it's like the biggest deficiency is of vitamin D in our society right now. So the other thing that's important here, there's absolutely no fillers or omega-6s added, because most of them on the market you will find actually omega-6s, which is something that you don't need. You already have that. So just pure omega-3, omega-7s, and vitamin Ds is in this. So this is what our vitality stack consists of. So our both protendums, omegas, and probios, and now you can actually biohack our body with all 4 products, where you can actually take this in the bottles, and now we have like really cool stacks, like little packets that you can take it for when you're traveling, so that way you don't have to carry these bottles with you. So this is really everything that we need to biohack our body, and it comes with monthly free shipping as well. So that's what we recommend our first time customers to start with as their starter pack, and then if there's anything else that they need, maybe like a weight management or extra for energy, we will then upgrade them to that. So let's get moving. So our next a line of products is our Axio Smart Energy. So we are not we are not stopping, because the energy drink industry now is like becoming so, it's a huge industry. There's like millions of people every day like getting that cup of coffee, getting that energy drink on the go, because that's how our world operates now. But we wanted to create something that is that doesn't have added caffeine and sugars and artificial anything, but we wanted to add good things inside. So if you see, we actually have B vitamins, DMAE, Feinberg extract, quercetin. It's sugar-free, GMO, vegan, and safe, and all natural. So you have that great energy and brain food all throughout the day. So it's actually working the same way like a little yellow pill. It's an NRF2 activator for our brain. So it helps with brain fog, cognitive health, and just gives you like a great memory when you're working on a project. This is something that you want to be taking as your energy, so it doesn't have those fluctuations of energy throughout the day like what you get with energy drinks or coffee. And then our physique management system. I'm not going to go too much into this, but the results really show it all. If you can see what's the same between these people who have had incredible results with our weight management system, is they all lost that belly fat, right? And that's usually on every diet the hardest place to lose from, because we are just like loaded with toxins. It's all toxic weight. But our system is created to work on the main cause of us actually gaining weight. So that's why we are working with ProBio. We have a cleanse that gently cleanses our kidneys, liver, and intestines. We have a protein shake that helps to build the lean. And also we have a fat burn that has 8 patents shown that it burns fat without us even changing and starting exercise or diet, making any changes. It will actually burn fat. So quite amazing. And then the last thing, I know Gay's on here in this picture. I always use her, but I think her results are just incredible. So these are her pictures after, like, before she started a little yellow pill and our True Science skincare, and then like 6 months and 9 months after. So look at these pictures, psoriasis before and after, and just like really incredible. Why is this skincare different? It's because it works on 5 levels. It is not something that you, I'm an esthetician by profession, but I've never seen anything that is not like, like a chemical peel or retinol that will deliver results like that. And the reason is because this will actually help to repair the skin from the inside. Our main cause of aging and wrinkles is oxidative stress. It is free radical damage that we get from the outside. So this will actually help to reverse that process. It will give the cells and genes what we need, so it will start repairing process and repair the skin from inside. Quite incredible. So this is our product. This is our line. The only thing that we didn't mention that is still on here, we also have a little yellow pill for our best friend, for our dogs. And I must say, I'm very proud. I take absolutely everything except the Petandum every single day, not like physique if I'm not on a weight loss, but everything that you see on here, I take these products because I would want to take them even if I wasn't in the business with them. But it made just sense to start the business and start sharing them and help others achieve results like this. So I know some of you on here are looking to get started and try these products, which is incredible. But maybe some of you are also here to look into the business on how we are sharing this opportunity, which is the timing couldn't be more perfect, because now with our technology, with our cell phones, we can actually like order taxi, order food, groceries, buy books, get everything delivered right to our door. There's absolutely no need for us to even leave the house and go shopping anymore. Everything is available. So that's why when our company merged with network marketing, we started being very strong as a social entrepreneurs, which means we are like building our business online and sharing through our cell phones and really creating that laptop lifestyle. So when you get started, everyone gets started, they have their own shopping portal. So your job is really to drive people to your personal shopping portal, and just like on Amazon, they go in there and they order what they want to get started with. So they pick their product and they get ordered, so they can do it right from their cell phone or right from their computer. And you probably wonder, how do you get started as a distributor? So everyone gets started with the starter pack, which is a $50 pack, and it gives you everything that you need for the business. So it will give you all the brochures, little cards, samples, just to get started. But also when you're starting with a small pack like this, you do need to get product that will match your at least 100 in personal volume or 200 in personal volume. So you start getting 30 or 40% smart start commissions on everything that you sell. So that's your, like, look at this as your overhead. Like, which business has overhead this low? But your overhead really is like $200 monthly that needs to come either from you or from the customers that you create to maximize your earnings, to make that 40% smart start commissions. So how do we get paid? We get paid weekly. So we get 30 to 40% on our sales, everything that we sell. And we also get launch bonuses. And when we are growing our team and we are bringing in new distributors into our team, so we are making anywhere from $100 to $400 in bonuses as the distributor joins. And we also get paid monthly. Monthly is our residual income. So this is something that will grow in time. So the point of all of us building the business is to build this residual so that we get paid no matter, like, if the product gets sold in Australia, if the product gets sold in Germany, we get paid. So and it's whether you work or not, we are really creating that leverage, and that's what's the beauty of this industry. So in the beginning, like, our comp plan is done really, really great, because you still make money with our weekly bonuses until you start building your residual, and then you will get paid month after month after month after month. So if you wanted to go really fast, this is where I would start. I would start with either a gold pack or a platinum pack. The reason why is because you will have enough product to share, enough product to show to other people. I mean, heck, you can order a platinum pack, and just like in one launch call, you can get sell all of your stock in just one good home event. So it makes sense. You get 25 or 30% savings in that, but also with the platinum pack, you get this VIP experience, and you get 2 all access event tickets for our next event. The next one is coming up in Anaheim, and after that is our Salt Lake City, which is our global convention. So with these packs, you actually get access to that. With the gold pack, you get 1 ticket. With platinum pack, you get 2, so you can bring someone along with you. So why do I say that this is like the fastest way to build your business? So let's say you start on a platinum pack, right? So you invest $1,200 into your platinum pack. If you sign up another 3 people, you will make a $400 bonus. So you will make that money back. But if you sign up 5 platinum packs within your first month, you will already be at the rank Pro 3. So this is our core rank. And then people who you're talking to, they will always ask you before they sign up, they will ask you, how did you get started? How did you start? So if you started on a smaller pack, that's what they're going to follow. If you started on a platinum pack, it's most likely they'll be like, that just makes sense. I'm going to start on a platinum pack as well. And that's how the business is built faster. So, but this is just like, how fast and how far you want to go with this. And we will share this in the next slides. So right here, this is the perfect one. So this is really our income disclosure. We have to do this because we are a publicly traded company. Every year we do this. So this is where we stand with how much money you can make. So as a Premier Pro 4, I average around like $1,200 per month. and now going to Pro 5, it's going to be a little bit more. But this is like how far you can expect to get within your first year. So this is definitely not a business that you can like get rich fast. But if you think about it, if you don't quit, if you keep doing what, keep your daily activities, keep growing, how far it can take you within 3 to 5 years, it's quite incredible. But it's not going to take you if you're not working on it. You have to be consistent and persistent building this business. So some people are maybe happy just making like $250 to $1,000 per month extra on the side what they're already doing, and that's absolutely great. And no judgment, like everyone like starts where they fit in, but some people will want to build it more and want to get to those higher ranks. My goal, for example, is to get to like Pro 6, Pro 7 level, because I want to be retiring myself and my husband from our job so we can have all the time freedom to do whatever we want. So this is quite amazing, and this is my first time experiencing network marketing, and that's what I fell in love with, is that opportunity that no other job can create you. So you can either create more money with a job but have no time, or you can have all time in the world but no money, right? So it's either or. Here you can have both. So this is like what is possible, what is really, really possible. And we have in our team our leaders are Rachel Jackson and Tara Wilson. They're already a Pro 9 levels, so making on average like close to $50,000 a month. So that means not only that they're making that money, but they're also helping other people, because they wouldn't be able to make that money without helping other people achieve what they're looking for. So maybe somebody's making that extra money and making that car payment, covering their mortgage, not losing their house, or maybe like retiring their spouse and retiring themselves from corporate America. So that's how this business really works. So one thing that I wanted to go over, which is quite important, and this is like really the most important thing in our industry, and that is our timing. So if you heard what I heard in the last few weeks when I came back from Indianapolis, you would be excited as well. So every company actually goes through 3 stages of growth. It's foundational stage, momentum, and stabilization phase. So usually when you're introduced into an opportunity, it's already in this stabilization phase. Nobody is ever introduced right here in foundational or in a critical mass stage, because nobody knows about it. So we are, all of us, we are super, super lucky that we don't know it yet, that we are actually in a perfect timing for LifeVantage. Why is that? There's so many like factors that are now showing that they extracted, that is showing that this company this year is about to hit the momentum. So we are done with the foundational stage, which is really, you don't want to be a part of this, because it can go either way. There's companies that like have really, like they go up really fast, they go down and they bankrupt. But we've been like growing steadily, growing this foundation, and now we're finally done. And they're predicting that our company is going to take off within this year. They don't know if it's going to be tomorrow, if it's going to be in a few months, if it's going to be in 6 months or end of the year, but it's going there. The timing is right. So really, anyone who is thinking about this, anyone who is on the edge, really don't wait and get in. The timing is absolutely right. If you saw the breakthrough that we have, it's something that is an opportunity of a lifetime. So during this momentum stage, we actually experience 80% of the growth. And then here in the stabilization stage, it's like just really like steady, like a 7% growth. So everyone wants to take this wave and really just flow with it. They were comparing our company with New Skin, which is another wellness company that had this happen in the early 80s. So they actually went through momentum, and there was a couple that was making $5,000 a month, and then all of a sudden they jumped to $140,000 a month, like within a year. So that's what's possible with LifeVantage right now. So you probably wonder if you can do this. Okay, we are the best team within our company. We are the fastest growing team. We are Team Heart. So everything on here is really done for you. We have our own launch guide. We have our learn and lead academies. So everything is really done for you in a really simple way for you to duplicate and do this business. And you are never alone. You're taken hand by hand by your sponsor, and they will be showing you the way how to be successful in this industry. So not only that, but we are looking to really crush our next incentives, which is our pro setters, to get those like cash bonuses that we are now offering for somebody who's building their business fast. And really we are going to set an example with this. So I'm super excited about this. And if I could do it, who had never done network marketing, I'm sure you can as well. So this is all for me today. I thank you so very much for joining and listening to the information tonight. And I hope you make the right decision. Now it's time to make a decision. Do you want to be a customer, or do you see the opportunity and you want to become a LifeVantage distributor? And I would be happy to welcome you to our team. So thank you and have a great night.